Hey everybody, what's going on today? It is Wednesday, actually Tuesday, May 31st. So just want to let you guys know what I'm going to be talking today is what we call, let me get this moved again, is what we refer to as two of the three E's. There are three E's in real estate. Actually, there's four, but the three primary are executive summary, exit strategy, and experience. So I'm going to cover two of those in this video. I'm going to cover the executive summary and exit strategy since they're on the same form, really. And this form was provided to me by Lee Arnold and Kogo Capital. And so I do use it for all my clients. I also highly recommend that you download this from facebook.com /group /other people's money show. It'll be in the files tab as executive summary. It has the exit strategy as you'll see in a minute when I share a screen at the bottom. It's a very essential form. We'll cover one or two other videos, probably two videos on experience because we got two forms for that. And then the fourth is equity. We won't be talking about how equity plays into that for probably a week or two. I'm going to say probably about 10 or 15 videos down the road. But you're going to want to look at executive summary and um, as part of your strategy. So let me pull up your screen real quick so I can actually. So I'm able to share screen right now. This is the form. It's actually in Word because this is how you will edit it. You can save it to Word and you basically click here, enter your text. You're going to want to put your company name in there. If ABC Investors LLC, put in ABC Investors LLC. You don't have to put a logo. I don't recommend putting a logo, but if that's up to you. I just prefer to keep it clean. So here you're going to put your overview of a product. You can see how easy it is just to edit. What your loan request amount is, and what your borrower. You can put in here your borrower, your editor, your entity is going to be again your entity. You can actually do something else here at the top where I'm at now. You could put like a fix and flip project, or you could put if you're buying an apartment complex, MetaView apartments or whatever. And here you can put you can put both. This is up to you. It doesn't really matter. When you get into guarantors, you want to put in here, the name of your guarantors. Some lenders are asking for 10% to list anybody over 10%. Some are 20%. If they are looking at credit, then you'll need to put their credit score, what their exact, if they're a 720, a 735, whatever, what their experience is. Just a real quick one sentence thing, and what their current employment are. They self-employed? What kind of employment do they have? Are they full-time? You don't have to get too much into too much detail here because you'll have experience forms, you'll have your entity documents, and they'll, if they do credit pulls, like I said, most lenders I work with do a soft credit pull, or they will let you use Credit Karma, Credit Sesame. They'll use Plaid for bank statements. You don't have to use a bank statement here, but here you'll put your reserves and assets. Do you have, $20,000 in the bank, $10,000 in the bank? Do you have a couple of credit cards? Like, do you have Home Depot and Lowe's that you can, hey, I got $10,000 credit at Home Depot. I got $5,000 at Sherwin-Williams Paint. And then you always want to ask the lender when you do that, when you have those kind of accounts, if they'll allow that to count as for your rehab funds, because you can go out and buy materials through Lowe's, Home Depot, Sherwin-Williams, Benjamin Moore, and the suppliers. You can go out and buy supplies if you have the agreement with your contractor. You can go out and buy it, and then you can, I'm going to show you later on in the private money broker section. I'm going to start probably at the end of next week how you can actually be a private money broker for your own deals, where you can make 1 to 3 points, and you could actually get paid at closing, and you could use that either to help with your rehab costs, or you could actually use that as income or apply that to payments, whatever. I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to show you a few little hacks along the way. So you're going to want to show your reserves and assets. Here, you're going to want to put your property description, single family residence. You're going to put, if it's an upper middle class neighborhood kind of subdivision, just put a little description. Doesn't have to be more than a sentence or two. What the property value is, you could change that to purchase price, but what the value of the property is, if you're buying it right now, it's $150,000. you don't have to worry too much, about ARV. We'll talk about ARV in another video, but you can put what the property value is, what it currently appraises it at. And we'll go through like some other sources like First American Title, Clear Capital, some other sources for getting appraisals. There's Appraisal Nation. We'll go into that. We'll start going to appraisal, CDNA reports, privy. We'll start going on all that next week. Use of funds, purchase property, rehab property. You can put in a description of what you're going to be using the funds for. Renovations to be completed. You can put in here just a very one or two liners. And then, obviously you'll have the scope of work and the draw schedule, the contractor license, contractor insurance as part of your package. So it doesn't have to go too much. This is probably the third, but this is very crucial. So even though it's like the last thing you want to do is your exit strategy, are you going to flip this property and, or are you going to rent it? And then do you have a contingency? It almost hurts to put another line here, do a couple lines, say, I'm going to purchase this property. I'm going to renovate it. I'm going to add curb appeal. It should sell in about 6 months. But if it doesn't, then I'm prepared to for another scenario where you don't have to put that. But this is your basic, you can actually just take this thing, download it out of the Facebook group, and basically just modify it. It's already set up. You could just, like I said, you can just add these. It's no big deal. You can probably do this in 10 or 15 minutes. So this is the executive summary, which closes with the exit strategy. So this is a very crucial form. And like I said, it's pretty simple, but you want to play around with it. If you feel free that if you on your first deals, like if you're in your first deal program, you can always just fill this out and send it to me, and I'll do a quick review. Again, that's at natemarshallcapital.com. And you're more than welcome to, when you do your first deals, you can fill this out and send it to me for review, and I might be able to make some suggestions off of probably the 250 to 300 of these I've reviewed that have been approved. So again, this is the executive summary and exit strategy. Two of the three, even though there's a fourth E, but two of the three E's. So if you like this content, you'd like to get this materials, please like, share, and subscribe on the YouTube page channel. And also, please like and join our Facebook group, facebook.com/groups/Other People's Money Show. And with that, I thank you for tuning in. Let me go right now to go ahead and I will see you guys next time.
But serious illness is really an automatic dispensation from the Sunday obligation. But